Welcome to Grace Roots Homestead. My name is Tobin. Very excitingly, Dad and Mom bought me a chicken plucker for an early Christmas gift. I don't know if you can hear that, but the cow's mooing in the background. Um, anyway, we're going to be unpackaging it, putting it together, and possibly butchering a couple chickens. Right, here it is out of the box. First impression is it was packaged really well. I put most of the packaging material back in the box, but it's just kind of sitting there. But I need to put its legs on, that way it doesn't fall over. Alright, they have colored pictures, which is actually really nice. So it looks like I have to flip this over, and I'm going to put the drain pipe on and the legs. Alright, so it looks like you have some need for some tools, but just simple stuff. It looks like maybe a wrench and a screwdriver. So I'm going to head to the shed and get that. Hey Barb, what's up? Alright, I got my bag of tools, and now I'm going to put the legs together, put the wheels on the legs, and then put them on the plucker. I got all the legs put on, and now I'm going to flip it over and work on the handle. They have this little handle and a bunch of bolts that you put on right there. That way when you're wheeling it around, you lift up the back end and then it wheels easy. And there it is, completely assembled. I'm going to plug it in just into that outlet right down there and let it spin for a bit, see how it's working. But overall, so far, I'm super pleased with this. You know, pretty small, so you might only do one bird at a time, but definitely big enough to where it'll work good. You know, extra parts and like the spray nozzle, because while it's spinning, you want to spray the water in there. Some extra rubber fingers in there, and the instruction manual and stuff. And then the on and off switch is below down here. This I am slightly worried about water getting in there. There's no like rubber around it, but pretty good switch overall. And yeah, I'm just gonna plug it in and see how it works. Alright, now let's turn her on and see how it's working. Alright, seems to be spinning pretty good. You know, spinning pretty fast. Pretty quiet, actually. Which, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's nice because it's not as loud as some of the other ones. But it's a bad thing because then you can't hear the engine as well. But yeah, looks like it's working pretty good. Alright, I'm wheeling the Plucker out to the shed. I'm not going to butcher any chickens yet. I'll show you the chickens that we are planning to butcher in a little bit. I might butcher one today just to try it out, but Mom is not home yet, and I'd like her to be here to see how it works. That way, I'll have another adult around the house. Alrighty, y'all. It is the next day, and I'm in the house because it's super windy outside, and I wasn't sure how well my voice would be picked up on the camera. But we have a kill cone set up. We have water heating up for a scalder, and Shav is sharpening knives, and the Plucker is plugged in and ready to go. We have one meat bird that is it's a very big meat bird because we've been raising it for a long time. I haven't counted how long, but a friend of ours gave it to us a while back, and we never got the chance to butcher it. But we are going to today to test out the new Plucker. So I will give you an update after we're done about how the Plucker is doing, if I like the Plucker, and yeah, see you in a bit. Alright, so we eventually got the chicken done. It's in the fridge cooling, so hooray, we have a chicken. We haven't weighed it butchered. We weighed it while we plucked it. It was about, I think, 9 pounds, but that was with the guts still in it, so I'd guess maybe a 7-pound bird or something. So pretty big, so it's a good thing we have meat. But we killed the chicken, that went well. We scalded it, that went well. Then we tried to turn on the Plucker before we put the chicken in. It didn't have enough power. So we plugged the Plucker in directly on the porch, as you see in Mom's video. And it was getting enough power. We sprayed water in there, got the chicken plucked eventually, but it didn't do a perfect job. It seemed like the chicken was too big for the Plucker, but on the label it says the chicken can be 10 pounds. Or 11 pounds or something like that, and this one was only 9, so just at the limit, but not over the limit. So we eventually got it plucked, but it just seemed like the Plucker didn't get enough power to do what it was supposed to do. It's the Vevor chicken Plucker, so Vevor, if you are watching this video, please reach out to me and tell me what I'm doing wrong. It could be something I'm doing. It could be the Plucker. We are going to try the Plucker again with another chicken. We're not going to return it yet because we want to keep experimenting with it, see if it's something we're doing. But if indeed the Plucker is bad, then we will have to return it and get a different one. I almost am tempted not to post this video because, you know, it's showing the not so fun parts about homesteading. It's cold outside. We didn't have enough water pressure going through the hose because the well is going a little dry, and the Plucker wasn't working. You know, just to butcher one chicken, it seemed like a big hassle. But I am going to post it, that way you know. Also, check out Skyline Acres Homestead. They posted a video about the exact same Plucker, and they had very positive reviews on it. And so I just need to keep experimenting with it and learning more about it. So I will post another video with the update with more chickens butchering, because we have a couple more meat chickens we got to do. But for now, I'm going to say I'm not super pleased with the Plucker. It seems like it's built for very small birds, and it needs a lot of power through the outlet. Thanks for watching. I know this wasn't as pleasant a video as normal. We'll see you on the next one.